everybody, and this is Dom from Upstate Supernatural, and things probably look a little bit different. I actually changed my camera around a little bit. I have it on like a tripod and all that jazz. But I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and this is a brand new episode of Spirit Box Weekly. What we're going to be utilizing this week, starting for the next about 4 weeks or so, counting this week, we're going to be utilizing the ChillSeekers Spiritus application. This is Android-based. You can find it on the Google Play Store. It is $12.99. So, I mean, for those of you interested, it does cost money to try to utilize this. But, again, a lot of people in the field have been using this, and a lot of people kind of like some of the results they're getting from it. So I think it needs to be tested. We will be doing a live stream next Friday. Instead of Spirit Box Weekly, we're just going to do like a live, I'm going to do like a live investigation thing Friday night. And then Saturday night, we have a live investigation at the Finger Lakes Mall, which we'll broadcast. But that's going to be probably, I want to say 9:30 to about like 12:30, 1 o'clock, right around there. So we do have that going on next week. There's no Thursday show for Loving Whispers. This Sunday, we have our paranormal stories, and we're going to be interviewing Renee Marie. She does the Loving Whispers show with James and I. And we're going to be able to sit down and chat with her and really let you guys know where she's coming from, how she came to be. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and show you what this application looks like. And as you can see, I have a tablet, which is right here. It's just a little 7-inch. And then I have a webcam right behind it, which you can see my hand there. But basically, you click on your application. It opens up. And let me actually, I want to make sure everything's all closed, so you guys get the full view of how it opens. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And again, this is the Spiritus. Spiritus.
Welcome to Spiritus.
I said it right the first time. Spiritus. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and as you can see, which I'll make it a larger screen for you. Let me try to clear up so you can see, fix that blur. Still not giving it full justice. It's not giving it complete justice. But just to kind of show you guys, you got your different channels. You got 3 different channels, and I'm gonna find. I'm gonna find a pen or something so I can kind of show you guys a little bit. So anyway, you got your 3 channels. You got channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. They're all different sounds. So these are going to be different. Thanks, Pixie. Anyway, these are different channels. So you got channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. Then you got echo, phaser, reverb, and a filter. And then you come over here. This button here, this is channel. And this will alternate. You click that. It'll actually alternate between all the channels. You got this. It'll alternate between all the effects. So you'll be able to get different effects and so forth. Then you have, I believe that is visuals. It has a little visual cue in the center there. That's what it says right there, visual ITC. I do apologize. It is slightly blurred out, and I am trying to get it so it's not. Then you have ambient noise. You have a dark one, and you have a light one. But let's go ahead. Like always, let's start basic. So let's go ahead and just hit channel 1. Any individuals, if you'd like to try to communicate, this is a new application. This is This is something new to try to communicate with. It is known as the Spiritus. So my name's Dominic. I'm sure you probably know who I am by now. And I'd like to welcome in everybody. BPG, Rusty, Judy, Betty, Pixie, Psycho, or Steph, Rusty, Alex, Crazy, Charlie. Thank you everybody for being in here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm sure a lot of you already subscribed, but greatly appreciate any ideas of things you would like to see within our channel, within the content that we put out there, and Doppel, and greatly appreciate any things you guys have to say. Type that in the comments below, or just send me a message. Hello, hello. And Chris V. Again, if you guys haven't checked out other people's channels, don't forget to check out Rusty Reporter, Chris V, Spooky and Raven, Nikki Paranormal, Brian Holloway. There's tons of channels out there. Don't forget to, check out other paranormal channels as well.
Actual.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I kind of want to try the echo. We got 4 weeks. I mean, I think this week let's try maybe channel 1 for like 10-15 minutes, and then we'll try channel 2 and so forth. And then the other weeks we can try to test it out a little more extensively. Get kind of down into the knit and grit of this. It is spitting out word fragments. So E is echo. Now with the sound stuff that I do, we always do like sound checks for the bands and stuff like that. So any individuals that would like to try to communicate, can we do a sound check? Like to make sure your audio is good for what we're trying to do. So if you want to do check 1 2, check 1 2. Check 1 2. I'm not actually and again I'm learning this with all you guys too. I'm not seeing a control to intensity maybe. Yeah, I'm not seeing it like the Echo Box has the controls that you can kind of change how much it echoes and things like that. I'm not seeing that. Now, if there's any individuals here, could you please let us know possibly what your name is? And if you could, if we can ask what your name is, can you try to say it 2 times if you could? The slower you talk, the easier it is to come through.
What?
Ah, Zazel, it's good to see you.
Night. What? That.
Let's go ahead and turn the phaser on.
Yes.
Thank you. And the screen on the application's moving. Just so you're not thinking the table's moving or anything like that. There's no table tip in here. Again, this is Dominic. I'd like to say hello to you. Testing out our new device tonight. Go with reverb this time.
Wait.
Start.
Hello. And if you guys in the chat have any questions, anybody that's viewing this, if you guys have any questions, feel free to type those in the chat. Let's try it again, because I thought I just heard you say check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you try to speak a little bit slower? Hello? A lot of people have said they've had great results with this, so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn reverb off. We're going to turn the filter on. That's nice and clean. Very nice. Oh, Bloody Mary, thanks for being in here. Hello?
What?
Alright, let's go ahead and, here's channel 2. This is the Spiritus Ghost Box. It's a Android-based application. They will all feel. And by doing this, we're gonna know what the dialogue is within this application as well. Got the echo on. To be completely honest, when we go out on an investigation, I will occasionally we'll use a spirit box. We'll use one of the physical ones, the 12 898 or 12 798. But most of the time, it's mostly audio. We're using a lot of audio, thermal cameras, things like that. For this. For Spirit Box Weekly, I just like testing these out really to help you guys to see if there's something, you know, some of these might be good. So people may hear good things out of this. People may not hear anything. And, you know, to prevent you guys from having to go out there and spend all this crazy money on this stuff, I'm kind of doing it for you. So I've used the Phasma box. I've used XTS. Next Saturday. But honestly, one of my favorite things to do during a live investigation is the burst sessions. Absolutely love it. Get great results with it. Now, there's usually a William that's here. There's also a Rebecca or a Becky that she's always around me. She likes to try to talk. She's usually over here in front of me. And I do hear you, sweetheart. Would you like to try to utilize this, or you kind of fed up with some of these? I'm just like everybody else out in the field. I mean, I've gone out and I've bought equipment. I've bought equipment and been ripped off. Found out it was really cheap China stuff. Paid good money, and you know, we all work for our money. It's not like it's given to us, and I want to prevent that. You know, that's just kind of who I am. And maybe by doing some of this with the Spirit Box Weekly, sometimes I get honored, and people will send stuff. You know, we'll get sent something to test out, or you know, for instance, with the 12-469, Jason sent that to me as a Christmas gift, which can't thank him enough. But you know, a lot of these applications and things like that, I'd rather take the hit than have somebody else take the hit. But I can tell you for certain, XTS, Extreme Senses, well worth the money. Phasma Box, again, Extreme Senses, well worth the money. Vocubus with Ghost Hunter apps, Absolutely love it. It's got the trigger sounds and everything. Excellent. Um, and honestly, EchoVox 2.0. I've had some of the greatest communication with that. Try it with a phaser next. Hey. And especially when you're investigating, if you're doing it for a private client, you know, it's all good and everything to try new things. That's excellent. But you don't want to focus your whole investigation with those new items. You're better off using what you know that you're going to get good results with, and then maybe take 15-20 minutes and use something new that maybe you'll get good results with. It's just kind of the way I kind of do things. I just happen to think about it in that light. Here's reverb. Dude, XTS, fantastic. I don't care how old that gets. Fantastic. Loved it. But guys, this is a Spiritus, and I mean, I'm definitely hearing things in there, but a lot of it we need to figure out if it's just word banks. So any individuals that would like to try to communicate, I'm Dominic. I am doing this as a live session, so there's other people that can see this, that can hear this. Is there any individuals you'd like to try to say hello to? Would you guys recommend this to try to use to communicate with you guys?
Hi.
Hi. Alright, we're gonna go like that. That's with a filter on. Oh, well that'd be a lot helpful. A lot more helpful. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn channel 3 on. Hello.
The winter.
Hello, hello.
To jump, I...
It's extremely loud, though. Let's try.
Dog.
Did you say Dom?
William.
Dom and William.
Family of
We're gonna go ahead and do some echo.
my...
Hello, hello. I thought I did.
Why?
I thought I heard hello.
Right.
Well.
No. For my...
And I'm sure a lot of people, when they're utilizing this, they're probably just using the channels, having it sweep. This has a phaser on it. Water. I'm surprised people are using the phaser, honestly. Here's reverb.
And
Load. Where I spent.
Glenn.
Praise.
Praise.
Night.
Yeah, the phaser is different. I've never really heard any of them with that.
And
And again, everybody, please be patient. We are gonna be. I'm gonna hit the channels thing and see how that works out as well. Okay. Here's channel 4. Man, that sounded like freaking South Park for a second there. Yeah, I can honestly say, like, some of these audio channels coming through, and I'd love to hear your input on this as well, everybody in the chat. I'm feeling different sensations, like, audibly, you know, like, because of the audio, where either I'm becoming, like, surprised, or, like, you know what I mean, like, it's causing, it's causing your mind to be provoked. It's very interesting. Azazel, have you ever used this before? Just out of curiosity. Have any of you guys ever used this before? Yes, this is live. Steve, thanks for being in here. We're going through each channel, kind of hearing what each channel does, to see if figure out what the audio patterns are and things like that. Okay, that was with Echo. This is with Phaser. That's so weird. Never heard anybody use Phaser with a Spirit Box. I've heard of people using the guitar pedals, but I've never heard Phaser, unless they did it accidentally. Request as in, what type of request? Try some reverb. Again, we're just gonna go through and hear how this sounds, and then we're gonna put it on full throttle. You guys are always more than welcome to ask any questions, as always. And if there's any individuals that are able to utilize this and come through, you're more than welcome to ask us any questions too. I can try to put something out there by trying to say, you know, you're trying to communicate with this individual, but we can't make a guarantee that we're actually going to be talking with that person. Just want to acknowledge that before. That's with a filter. As I said, I mean, if you'd like to put that information in the chat, just their name, probably their name and the city and state. You don't have to say anything beyond that. But again, we can't guarantee that it's gonna work. And I hope no one out in the field does give you that guarantee until it truly can be given. But let's go ahead. We're gonna hit let's go channels. This should rotate all the channels. Should. Okay. We'll try to. We'll do this for a second. See what it does. Hello, hello. This is Dominic. Dominic speaking.
Social.
Spirits and individuals. If you're able to, we have an individual that's in our chat that they have a loved one that passed away. Their name was Catherine. Catherine Fussell, from Port Charlotte. She used to go by Cat. And her friend Steve is just trying to send a loving message her way, just to say he misses her and he loves her. Port Charlotte, Florida. But Catherine Fussell. Fuso? Fussel.
What?
Fussel.
Back.
Catherine Fussel from Port Charlotte, Florida. She passed away about 3 months ago. If there's any individuals or spirits that are able to send a message to her just to let her know. Steve misses her and just wants to know she's okay. Steve, I hope that's okay how I phrase everything for you.
Night.
Okay, now that we got this going, I'd like to say hello to any individuals that might be able to come through. Can we try what we did earlier? Can we try a sound check again? Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. Can you repeat that? Loud. Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. Can you repeat that? Are you able to hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Alright, and what we're gonna do do the normal thing I've been doing. And turn off the light in here. And turn on the grid light. Now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask those questions in the chat. I'm going to do what I did last week. I kind of like that a little bit. Thought it worked out pretty well. So you guys are gonna be able to hear me. I'm gonna have this walkie-talkie here, and I'm gonna be able to talk through this. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the room and I'm gonna leave that walkie going. Maybe this will help. Let's do that. Okay, so you guys, everything okay? Go ahead and turn the grid pen on.
Hands.
Oh.
Next.
Don't do that.
Just.
And let's have the cameras on a tripod now. Any individuals, I'm going to be leaving the room right now.
We.
Did it?
We're a...
Yes. Dominic, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Spirits, if you're able to hear me, can you say Steve? Are you able to say Stephanie? Can you say Dom?
This is...
James.
Failed.
Isn't it annoying? It's not enough.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3.
She's just to the death.
We have a Steve trying to talk with a Caroline Fussell from Charlottetown, Florida.
Okay.
The lower you try to talk, the easier it is for us to hear you. What? Just so you're aware, I am viewing this while I'm viewing this live from downstairs, so you're alone. Feel free to try to use that if you like.
Died.
I want you to feel comfortable. I don't want you to feel awkward.
Simon.
Take your time, you don't have to hurry.
No, for a second.
Do you have any questions for us? Do you feel more comfortable talking to me like this?
This.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like using this application or this device? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like utilizing this application or device? Yes, I asked the same question. I'd like to see if we get the same result. I heard you say scale.
Slate.
Me.
You okay if I come back up right now, or you want me to stay down here for a minute longer? Spirits and individuals, if you're able to, and you can contact Frank Sumption, can you ask him how he feels about ITC in its current form?
Noon.
You're doing absolutely wonderful. I appreciate all that you're trying to do, all the energy you're using to do this. I do appreciate it.
It's just a
Night.
How many individuals do we have present?
Yes. Me. Back. And the
Judy, I do apologize about that. My cheek touched my phone. Using my phone to do the chat. If I can turn that off, I'm gonna try to turn that off. Sorry about that. That was really weird.
Now people.
I can't. I really can't. Why? View. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. That's really strange. And it won't let me undo it. I'm very, very sorry, Judy. That was extremely weird. What was happening was I literally had the phone up here like I'm listening to it, and it typed on my keyboard from my ear, and it deleted a message, and it stuck you in timeout. That's absolutely freaking unbelievable. You know, for smartphones, these are really stupid sometimes. Why did it specifically? I even deleted a message myself. Yeah, I deleted my own message. And it deleted. What the hell is going on? I'm just, yeah, it's over there. It's gone. Not even gonna touch that thing. And just to let you guys know, as soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be giving away.
Yeah.
As soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers on our channel, I'm gonna be giving this away, which has a handy dandy. Find a zipper on it. Has film. More film. Even batteries. And what this does, this is one of those Fujifilm Instamaxes, which can be used to take, it's like a Polaroid camera. You can take a picture with it and it'll immediately take a picture for you. But as soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving that away. I'll be doing a raffle again. Same as I did with that Spirit Box we did about, I think it was a couple months ago. So please share, like, and try to get more people to join in and partake with this. And again, I'll be giving one of these away absolutely for free. Be doing the raffle again, and it's got the case and everything. I do believe. How long is 300 seconds? I mean, that's 60 seconds is a minute, so 60 divided by, what is it, 5 minutes? That's crazy. That is ridiculous. I'm going to see if I have her on, I think I have her on Facebook. Pretty confident I do. And if I don't, I should. I feel absolutely horrible about that. That is Unbelievable. Unbelievable that my phone literally would do that. As I said, I mean, Steve, you know, with a lot of this, with a lot of spirit communication, I've had stuff come through for personal people and things like that. My best friend, I've had the honor. Thank you so much. Sorry about that, Judy. That's ridiculous.
Nice.
Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, one of my best friends, I was doing a private Echovox session. I was just using it, and it came through. Tell Pat, Merry Christmas. So I was with the Echovox. I do have the clip on our YouTube channel. It's under Spirit Communication, and I do want to get more videos like that out there, just little abbreviated ones. But I like doing the live stuff because you get to see and hear what's going on live. And with that, it was a pre-recorded thing, and you know, I mean, I recorded it because I record my sessions when I do them, and I heard it, and when I came across it, I go, I contacted my best friend Pat, and I said, Pat, listen to this, and let me know what you hear, and we'll go from there. I go, I don't want to tell you what I hear, because I want it to be up to them, not me. And he heard the same thing I had, and it is on there. But then the other one I have on there, Believe in Love. I'll even get personal on this. I was going through a breakup. It was probably about 4 years ago. Thought the girl was the love of my life, and it was bad. It broke me. And honestly, a lot of it, you know, doing the spirit communication, doing the paranormal, brought me back to who I am now, and I'm very happy with who I am. But back then, I was very hurt, very just very out of it. And I'm listening to the song Beatles' "Let It Be," because you know, music soothes the soul. I'm a musician myself, play guitar and dabble and other things. But I played "Let It Be." Then I did an Echovox session afterwards, after the song had finished. So the Echovox didn't hear "Let It Be" because I played it on the same device. You know what I mean? I was jumped from the music, went to the Echovox, and then about 17 minutes in this recording, which back then I didn't have a camcorder or a camera other than like a webcam, but I had it on my voice recorder and recorded it 17 minutes and I believe 3 seconds after the song had ended during the Echovox session. You can hear a distinct person talking, and they say, just believe in love. And I go, love? And it goes, just love. And I've talked to numerous investigators, numerous people that have used Echovox, and I would say 98 to 99% of them haven't heard love in the capacity that I captured with that. They've heard it maybe once, but to hear it in a full phrase was pretty profound. So I will always personally love the Echovox 2.0. That blew my mind. I did other private sessions, and this is getting way personal. But yes, I always record them. And that one I asked, I go, who is this person? And I was still in that same mindset because the person had hurt me and so forth. And it comes through and it goes, you really loved her. Toxic relationship. Blew my mind. Blew my freaking mind. But like, I don't know, you know, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have gotten so emotionally torn. And I'm gonna put it out there, and maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should, but I was super depressed. I kind of wanted to hurt myself, wanted to drive my car into a lake. Got a phone call to come out and investigate, and I did. And after that, I started hearing things more. I started seeing things, and it really felt like it was my calling to do this, to do the paranormal stuff. I don't talk about it very often because I'm embarrassed, you know. To allow somebody else to have that type of control over you sucks, but it's the truth. I'm thankful that I didn't make any stupid decisions, and I'm thankful for the people that were there for me, and I'm thankful for everything that has come through with it. So I'm telling you guys, and I'm telling the individuals and spirits that are around, that's who I am. You know, I don't care about making money with this stuff. I came back out of that, and my focus was maybe I can learn how to live by talking to the people that aren't. And the things that I've learned, I can pass to all of you right now. Don't live with regret. Do not live with regret. And for some reason, you become afraid of the light. I've learned that one. That's weird, but I've caught that thousands of times. But yeah, spirits, individuals, everybody in the chat, anybody that views this content, that's who I am. That's why I do what I do. Those of you that kind of gotten to know me personally, I will do what I can for everybody. It's just how I am. And a lot of us do this, you know, our family, our friends, some of them ridicule us, and then to deal with that in the field, as well, from people that are your peers, is wow, you know what I mean? It's rough, but
This.
I'm good now, guys. I don't have those thoughts and things like that, and that person, you know, through self-reflection, through spirit communication, and through an enormous big thing of friends that I found through the paranormal, and Nikki, paranormal, Jenna, or AT Jenna, Scott Latia, James, Renee, Alan, Papa Paranormal, or Papa Nana Paranormal, out of Michigan. So many people, Chris V. There's so many of you guys. I can't thank you enough. You know, it's everybody's compassion, their humbleness, it's truly beautiful, and that's what I love about the field. Papa's extremely busy. His dad did pass away, and he's been taking care of his mom's property and lawn and things like that. And he's got kids, and they're all grown up, and you know, he's doing all that type of stuff. But I still try to talk to him as much as I can. Scott, I don't know what happened with that. He just kind of he's doing his own thing, and he's a good dude, really is. But I don't. When we weren't doing shows, He just kind of disappeared.
Boy.
None of us that were doing stuff with him understood it, but it is what it is. I love that idea, Steve. I really do. The biggest problem I do personally have with that idea, though I love it, is to filter out what is actually what spirit communication wants and what's the fragmented words that are word banks. But it might be easier seeing it to decipher it. Some people? Now, I heard you guys talking earlier when I asked how you felt about this on a scale of 1 to 10. I heard you guys say scale twice. I love that idea. Absolutely love the idea, Steve. Oh, Papa? Yeah. They're the real deal. I mean, Papa and his daughter, they don't give a, they don't care about the fame. They don't care about like trying to do this to get any notoriety or any of that stuff. They do it because they have a passion for it and love it. And I honestly I can't thank Alan Papa enough for just being who he is and doing what he does. But no, they are the real deal, and I wish people paid more attention to them. And I hear that from from other people with us that people should pay more attention to us. But it is what it is, If we can do stuff locally in our community and help locally in the community with the events and give to charity, that's what matters. But I can honestly say there are some amazing people in this field. Alex, you're one of them. Chris is one of them. James, Renee, and all you guys in the chat. You guys you're a fantastic chat. I don't hear people saying, "Oh, peanut butter," random things. I don't hear that, which is good.
Try.
Any individuals? I kind of told you a little bit about myself and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Would you like to chat a little bit about you? No, I'm very curious. Is Emily still around? The little girl that came through numerous times for the last couple of years. And Becky or Rebecca, are you still here?
Hello.
Basically, how I can explain it to you guys, any individuals trying to communicate, when this spits out when this spits out a word, try to talk. So when you hear audio coming out of that speaker, try to talk. I do believe a lot of it has to do with the speaker itself, and that JBL speaker, they're actually pretty dang good. But Yeah, when it's cooking up, when you see that light plop up, try to talk. Steve, it's been wonderful meeting you, and look forward to seeing you again. We do other shows. We have another show this upcoming Sunday. We have an interview with Renee Marie. She does the Thursday show with us, Loving Whispers. And Thursday's Loving Whispers, we focus on trying to send loving messages to the other side, let them know they're not alone. Just kind of hear what's going on with them. It's very focused. Renee's a psychic medium, so it helps in some ways revalidate what she's hearing and what's coming through to her. And then James is our skeptic. He's had experiences, but he's very skeptical and looks at the stuff we're doing more in a logical way. Yeah, you have no reason to apologize. I heard I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. I'd like to tell you if you'd like to try to communicate, you're always welcome. And you can consider coming here anytime you'd like to try to communicate. The more we try to do it, probably the better we're gonna get with this.
Well.
Todd? We'll go another about 10 minutes or so. Just because I know a lot of people like having a longer stream, so try to do that this Friday for everybody. Have a good night, Steph.
On.
Sad. Yeah, we'll go probably another 10 minutes or so. Unless everybody's heading out. How about we turn this off? Let's do a voice session. Let's see what happens with that. Okay, so that's off there. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do a burst session. Let's see what happens with the burst session. And for those of you ever interested, I've said it 1,000 times, but this is the Olympus DP201. This is one of my absolute favorite recorders to go with, because this recorder itself, if you look at it, she's huge. She's got big buttons and everything else. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a burst session. Let's see if we can capture anything in here. If possible, is there any individuals that would like to try to continue to communicate? This is known as a voice recorder. has a light on it, which signifies that it's on. My name is Dominic. I'd like to say hello. And I'd also like to say thank you for taking the time to try to communicate this evening. That was my air conditioner. It causes my wall to shake. Does it every 20 minutes. How are you doing this evening? Are you doing well? And good night to everybody that's leaving. I'm going to turn this off in probably about 30 seconds or so. Turn this off in 3, 2. Okay, so I'm going to unplug this, and this could get very loud. So if you're wearing headphones, you're going to want to turn them down. And I already have that down, but I'm going to go ahead and unplug that. And I'm going to plug this into the recorder. The only thing I don't like with this recorder, but what I'll do is I'll put it right up here against the tablet, which I'm going to turn off actually. Power off. But the only thing I dislike with this recorder that struggles with it is there's no microphone jack. There's no jack for the microphone, which kind of, I wish it had it. Yeah, I mean, I really wish it did. But let's go ahead and play this back. Turn the audio up on that channel. And again, if you're wearing headphones, I'm going to put the advisory up for you. Just be a couple seconds. Okay. If possible, is there any individuals that would like to try to continue to communicate? This is known as a voice recorder. Has a light on it, which signifies that it's on. My name is Dominic. I'd like to say hello. And I'd also like to say thank you for taking the time to try to communicate this evening. That was my air conditioner. It causes my wall to shake. Does it every 20 minutes. How are you doing this evening? Are you doing well? And good night to everybody that's leaving. I'm going to turn this off in probably about 30 seconds or so. I heard a female voice. Can you hear me? I'm going to turn this off in probably about 30 seconds or so. Should be at turn this off. Should be at 28 seconds. I'm I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna turn this off in probably about 30 seconds or so. I'm going to turn this off in probably about 30 seconds or so. Turn this off in 3, 2. I'm actually gonna do another session. I'm gonna do another burst session. I did hear a female voice coming through that said, "Can you hear me?" And actually, it was in. Well, let me do that. Turn that down. I believe it was this direction right here. Because then at the last 30 seconds I rotated. So yes, I was able to hear you. Is this Rebecca or Becky? And if so, could you please let me know that you are okay? Every night before I go to bed, I always say goodnight to everyone. You may think I'm nuts, but I do have, you know, the dolls that are here that are haunted. And I know Rebecca, William, and Emily are around. So I always want to acknowledge them before I go to sleep. But if you could please let me know that whoever this is, whomever was trying to communicate, that you are okay. I would greatly appreciate that. I want to make sure you're okay. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's go ahead and play this back. I mean, since I did hear the reply, I think we really should go back and do another session with it. So we go ahead and turn. Again, if you're wearing headphones, you're going to want to turn them down. And go ahead and put the advisory up there for everybody. And then let me make sure that channel is up for everybody. Should be good there. So this could be loud. I did hear a female voice coming through that said, "Can you hear me?" And actually, it was in. Well, let me do that. Turn that down. I believe it was this direction right here. Because then at the last 30 seconds I rotated. So yes, I was able to hear you. Is this Rebecca or Becky? And if so, could you please let me know that you are okay? Every night before I go to bed, I always say goodnight to everyone. You may think I'm nuts, but I do have, you know, the dolls that are here that are haunted. And I know Rebecca, William, and Emily are around, so I always want to acknowledge them before I go to sleep. But if let's slow her down. I hear a response. Okay, that's slowed down just a tad. Let's rewind right about there. But if you could please let me know that whoever this is, I hear it at 50 seconds. Talking about anyone? But if you could please let me know that whoever this is, whomever was trying to communicate, that you are okay. I would greatly appreciate that. I want to make sure you're okay. Make sure you're okay. Seconds. 12 seconds, I hear yes. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm going to turn this off. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and turn that down as well. Turn that channel down. Here we go. Yeah, I mean there are no females that actually reside with me, and there's no children as well. There's no one in the other room that's next to me. And just to explain everything going on, behind me there's an air conditioner, which is only faintly working. But yeah, Some definitely some good results. But thank you everybody for tuning in for another brand new episode with Spirit Box Weekly. And don't forget, Sunday night, this upcoming Sunday at 8 p.m., we have an interview with Renee. Our paranormal stories with Renee Marie of Angelic Comfort. And then next week, there's no Thursday show. And then Friday, I'm going to try to see if I can do it. I got to figure out the logistics and getting the equipment where it needs to be. I'm going to try to stream a show, or stream like an investigation in the basement here. And then Saturday, we're doing a live investigation of the Finger Lakes Mall, which we do have our expo coming up. It's coming up in October. It's coming real quick. Got to get more information out there for everybody on that. The proceeds for that are going to charity. The investigation itself is a public investigation. We open it up to about 50, 60 people, and it's $20 a piece. And then the proceeds from that as well are going to charity. So, should be a good event. Should be pretty good. We're going to have speakers, vendors, tables, teams, and things like that. Yeah, I'd like to try to figure it out. It's really getting the equipment down there. It is the biggest thing, because I do use I use a desktop computer which has all the bells and whistles to stream all the content we do. I really like it. Yeah, Rusty, I really like trying new stuff, and the walkie-talkie. I don't know why the hell nobody's using it. You know what I mean? Nobody really has. Why wouldn't you? But hey, everybody thinks of new things all the time. So, but you guys have a beautiful, beautiful night. Have a wonderful weekend. If the weather's crappy, enjoy it when it's nice. And this weekend, what's going on? The show Sunday. There's new content on Netflix. Don't forget to check that out. Not with us stuff, but they got new shows and stuff coming out on Netflix. This month's pretty good for this month, and this fall is pretty good for Netflix if you guys have it. But you guys have a beautiful night, and as always, thank you guys so much for being here. And if the spirits are talking, I think it's time we listen. And I definitely feel we heard them, especially the birth session. Heard them a few times. And any individuals, any spirits that are here with us, you are always welcome to try to communicate. You're always welcome to be here. You don't have to leave. If you don't feel happy where you're at, you can come here, chill, watch movies, do whatever you'd like to. I'd love to try to learn how to communicate better with you, and I'd love to see if we can learn how to communicate with each other better. But everybody have a beautiful night, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.